Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to your daily Turbo update. It's going to be, in general, I mean, the price is still very, very similar to yesterday's price, but I think the market structure has turned to be more bearish, all right? And the situation right now, and we'll go over that, all right? I'll show you what I think, and I'll show you the proof behind what I think. But the situation as a whole right now is just bearish. That's the situation. Now, can the situation change? Of course. All right. So that's what we'll talk about as well, and that's also a little bit more positive, which I like to do. All right. If you take a look at the situation right now, what you see is that the volume is dropping down. Volume right now is at $110 million, which makes a Binance spot listing very, very unlikely. Even though, I mean, the positive thing is that if this volume actually starts to increase again, for whatever reason, because Turbo is already listed on Binance Futures, that actually increases the chances of a Turbo spot listing by a huge margin, all right? So that's a possibility. We just saw a relatively big buy order coming in as well, so that's good, which you can see right here. If you look at the open interest, pretty big buy order, positive CVD, so that's good. I think in total less than $1 million, but still several hundreds of thousands. But this is what we've seen over the last couple of days as well. All right, so sometimes you get these big buy orders, but so far that has always turned into a bearish confirmation. So for example, right here, it turned into a confirmation of resistance here. Right here, it turned into a confirmation of 0.68 cents as resistance. And this pump so far has only tested the 200 EMA, and the 200 EMA has held. So if that continues to hold, that's another bearish confirmation. And the spot CVD is still going down. So Turbo spot is still being sold off, which is not what you want to see. So what I think is most likely is that this will continue. All right. When you see a downtrend like this, it's always most likely that will continue. So then we need two things, all right, or one of two things. We either need a relatively strong Bitcoin, which right now is also dropping down quite a bit, or we need some sort of a momentum increase, all right. We need some sort of a shift, some sort of a reversal in the momentum that Turbo actually regains strength. And I don't see any reason for that yet, all right. So what I think is most likely, like I said, in general, I think it's best to assume this. But what I think is most likely in this case specific as well is that we'll drop down to this level here at 0.55 cents and down to half a cent at 0.5 cents. And then at one of those two levels, we actually have a chance to turn this around. All right, because if you don't have some sort of a narrative, like meme coins are not strong right now, if you have no sort of a structure which is turning around, which I also don't think is the case right now, then what you need is a strong support. All right, and from that support, we can actually either reclaim some bullish momentum from a narrative, or we can actually gain some sort of a new strength from there, whatever. So what we need to see is that, all right, it's most likely that we'll drop down for now. I mean, it's always possible that we turn around. And if Turbo, for example, here breaks back above 0.68 cents, all right, well, then I will actually start looking at some long entries. But until we've done that, there's nothing, and we're bearish. All right, so what you need to see is that when we actually drop down towards 0.55 or towards 0.5 cents, look at the open interest. If the open interest from that support level starts to increase, then there's a chance. All right, and then if the open interest starts to increase from that support and we get a bullish breakout, then we can actually reverse, and then we can get into an uptrend. So I'll keep you updated on that, because right now I cannot say anything about that because we haven't even hit those levels. But that's essentially what you need to look for. All right, so right now, theoretically, it's possible. If the open interest starts to rally from this support level we have, wherever it is, 0.6 cents, and we get a breakout above 0.68 cents, then it could be the start of a reversal. It's just at this support right now, I don't see enough. So those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know in general for Turbo right now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.